Alright, listen up. Fortnite has its ranking system, and where you fall on that ladder says a lot about you. And guess what? Most of it isn't good, so buckle up because I'm about to roast every rank in this game. From the bottom of the barrel to the cream of the crop, no one is safe from this roast. Whether you're stuck in the bronze trenches or flying high, each rank comes with its own set of stereotypes and weaknesses. This is going to be brutal, raw, and maybe a little too close to home for some of you. By the end of this video, you'll either be laughing, crying, or both. Ready to face the truth? Let's get into it. Bronze players, let's be honest, this is rock bottom. You're either new, clueless, or just flat out bad. You probably still drop it tilted like it's 2018 and think the combat shotgun is OP. No one in your squad takes you seriously, and why should they? You're basically free loot, your builds are slower than a snail, and your aim? Let's just say it's more spray and pray. If you're in bronze, you've likely spent more time spectating than actually playing the game. Start with the basics, learn to build, aim, and stop dropping it tilted. Silver is like the participation trophy of Fortnite ranks. Congratulations, you've upgraded from being completely useless to slightly less useless. You're not good enough to carry, but hey, at least you're not getting carried as much. Your gameplay is a mix of occasional brilliance and frequent blunders. In Silver, you've gotten a handle on the basics but lack the consistency. 1 minute you're hitting headshots, the next you're missing point-blank shots. Learn from your mistakes, watch better players, and maybe you'll move up to gold. Gold rank. Now we're talking about players who think they're good. Spoiler alert, you're not. Gold is where all the wannabe sweats live. You have enough skill to flex in front of your casual friends, but the second you face someone with a half-decent aim, you're done. Your builds are as fragile as your ego. You think you're hot stuff because you can crank 90s, but let's be real, you're a big fish in a small pond. Want to break out of gold? Humble yourself and start playing smarter. Platinum players, you're in the danger zone. You've convinced yourself you're almost there. Almost what? Almost decent? You're good enough to recognize your mistakes but not skilled enough to consistently avoid them. In Platinum, you've got the mechanics down but your game sense is still lacking. You'll make impressive plays one moment and then get outsmarted the next. You're stuck in a loop of almost making it, and it's driving you insane. Stop blaming the game for your mistakes and start owning them. Practice smarter, analyze your gameplay, and you might just break into Diamond. Diamond rank, huh? You're in the land of I stream Fortnite, but nobody watches me. You've got some mechanics, but let's face it, your game sense is non-existent. Diamond players are the epitome of mechanical skill without the brain power to back it up. In Diamond, you're good enough to impress the casuals but not enough to stand out in competitive play. You'll win some fights through sheer skill, but lose others because you have no idea what you're doing. Want to get out of Diamond? Start thinking and use your brain as much as your hands. Only then will you elevate to champion. Champions are the wannabe pros who think they're just one good tournament away from signing with an esports org. Guess what? You're not. Sure, you can outbuild and out-edit the average player, but when you run into a real pro, you look like a bot. Champions are skilled, no doubt, but they're not as close to pro status as they think. You can pull off impressive plays, but you also make glaring mistakes that hold you back. Develop a pro mindset, work on your consistency, and stop thinking you're better than you are. Only then will you have a shot at Grand Champion. Prove, and maybe one day you'll climb to the top. End with a savage montage of noob mistakes.